This is a rechargeable battery-powered jump starter for the car. This is a rechargeable compressor for inflating your tyres and other things. This is the Auxito rechargeable jump starter and compressor all in one, and you can see the difference in size. Let's have a look at it in more detail. And just to say, I got this from Costco about 2 years ago. It stopped working after a year and a half. So let's go through the Auxito jump starter in more detail. In the rest of the video, you're going to see me starting a car with the jump starter. You're also going to see me inflating a tyre with the jump starter. Both of those things, being able to do them with a portable battery-powered unit makes life so much easier. I'll also go through the specifications, but let's have a look at it in detail first. Right, so we'll open the supplied carrying case and we'll have a look at the unit itself and also the accessories that come in there. So there's the unit. It's protected from the accessories by that divider there. You've obviously got the instructions, pop those to one side. This is the jump starter cable which you connect to the power pack. You've got numerous adapters there for the inflation, whether it be footballs, tyres, bikes, etc, etc. It does come supplied with a charging cable. Now this is USB 3 to USB-C. I've got loads of USB-C ones all over the place, and it actually works with a fast charger as well. Pop that to one side, move that. And this is obviously the tyre inflator tube and nozzle. Right, we'll take the unit out, pop this to one side. Now, you switch it on by holding the centre button. And once it's switched on, it shows you the power level. To connect the jump starter cables, that's nice and easy. All you do, turn it over, flip that rubber cover off that protects the connector, get the jump starter cable, and it's keyed. You can see that it's flat on that side there, so it's got to go into that. And you simply push that in, right-handed. So you simply push that in, and push it home, and that's it, connected, all ready to jump start. Now it does say to have it over 50% charge if you're jump starting. You can see that it's ready there. Again, you've seen it in operation, but that simply screws into there for inflating your tyres. Just screw it home. There's an O-ring on there which gives it a good seal. And again, you're ready to go. And you'll have seen, as soon as you turn it on, it realises that there's pressure coming into it, and it'll tell you what your tyre is currently at. Now to inflate your tyres, when you turn it on, if you press the mode, you'll see up here there's a little picture of a car. So that's a preset pressure. Just do it again. So that's a preset pressure. You can change that by just pressing the minus or plus buttons to whatever the specification is of your car. If you press it again, you've got a motorbike, that's preset at 35 psi, 45 for a push bike, and if you've got a ball or anything like that, it's preset at 8 psi. But again, you can change those up or down to whatever you're inflating. And obviously you've got the torch as well. Now to operate that, again, turn it on. Once it's on, you've got the symbol of a light up at the top. If you press that once, you get the torch. Press it again, and you've got your flashing white light. Press it again, and you've got your flashing red light. And that's flashing SOS. So obviously, if you are broken down and you can't do anything about it, pop this about 60 feet behind your car just to alert other cars that there's something ahead that's obstructing the road. And again, to turn it off, all you do, keep your finger on the button and it turns off. And then turn the unit off. And last but not least, you've also got an output. So although you've got your charging input, which is your USB-C, you've got a USB 3 output. So if you've got a device that needs charging, whether that's your mobile phone or anything else while you're out and about, there's your output to do that. Right, let's see the tyre pump in operation. So it's raining, and I've got the low pressure indicator coming up on the dashboard, so we'll get this pumped up so I don't have to be outside. First thing we do, obviously take the cap off, then we get the unit, obviously screw in the tube. Right, once that's screwed home, if we turn it on, just keep your finger on the button. So it's showing us at 80% charged, and if we put this on, right, so we've got that on. Now press that. Now that's what I've set it to, 36. It's at 21, and if we just press start, that will just go on its own now and sort itself out. We're just going to pop that down and let it do its job. Now you can see it pumping up, it's already gone up by one. There's another one. So it is quite quick. Just wait until it goes to 24 and then I'm going to go in out of the rain. Right, so that's probably going to take about 10 minutes to do, so I'll go in and it'll automatically turn off when it gets to that preset level of 36 psi. Right, that's it, all done. I think it took under 10 minutes that. It's just simply a case of unhooking it and you're aware. You don't want to be stood outside with a foot pump in this weather, horrendous. Right, we'll just give it a charge. So obviously USB-C input there, USB-C, and if I pop that in, it'll start charging. And just to show that, so there you go, it's charging now. You can see the little battery with the lightning indicator and it's showing it at 30% and increasing. Okay, so that's 100% charge and it took 2 hours from about 38%. Right, we're going to try the jump starter part of this now. So this 1400 Polo has been sat here for over a month. The battery is as dead as a doornail, which I'll show you in a moment. But we're going to use this to hopefully start it, and there's absolutely nothing in the battery. So let's check that first. Right, okay, we've got the key. Let's pop that in and give it a turn. And there's absolutely nothing in that whatsoever. Right, let's pop the bonnet. Right, so we've got the jump starter. We've got the leads to jump start it with. And underneath the cover there, obviously you've got your positive and your negative. So what we've got to do is pop that down. We're going to remove that plug there. Just have that to one side. Now, when I connect these to the battery, it's obviously going to start draining this straight away. So you've got about 30 seconds to get in the car and get it started. So first things first, we need to connect that there. And it is keyed, so you can only put it in one way. Right, that's pushed all the way home. We're going to put the negative on, or put the positive on first. Just move that out of the way of everything else. Right, so we've got that on there. And then I'm going to put the negative on. And I'll just show, just set the video up so I can go around and take a video. Right, so 30 seconds from when I attach this. And we'll get in. Wow, wow, that is fantastic. Right, okay. Can't believe how easy that started. We're going to disconnect it from here, like so, and then we'll remove the leads. Right, so everything started perfectly. I'm going to take it out for a run now just to charge it. Let's just have a look. So this was at 100%. Let's have a look what it is now after that. There we go, and it's still at 100%. That is absolutely phenomenal. I can't say anything more about that. So this is a 1400. I'll go through all the specs and everything, but it can obviously do a lot higher than 1400. It's a 1400 petrol this, not a diesel. Wow, that was amazing. Right, okay. And I'm just going to use it to pump this tyre up as well before I take it out.
Right, so this is going to knock off by itself when it gets to 36. There you go, automatically knocked off perfectly, so you can just walk away, leave it, come back to it, and your tyre's blown up. And just before I remove it, let's have a look to see what the discharge has been. Right, so we're at 90%, so to pump this tyre up we lost 10% on this one. Absolutely nothing on the starting but 10%, so really big battery, but it obviously looks like, especially on the smaller engines, pumping up a tyre using the compressor uses more energy or more power than actually a jump start.
And the specifications of it? Well, we know it's a jump starter with an air compressor. It's from Oxito and the model number is AJ01. Very, very compact. It's 198mm by 112mm by 53mm. Easily fits in the hand. You could probably fit it in the glove compartment if you don't want to put it in your boot. As far as the compressor goes, it will inflate from 3 to 120 psi, or if you want that in bar, 0.2 bar to 8 bar. And the length of the inflation tube is 435mm. The battery capacity is 11,200 mAh or 41.44 watt hours. And as far as the noise that it puts out, if you're less than 1 metre away, it's 80 decibels. Obviously I've spoken about the input and output, so it's a Type-C USB for charging, and the output is a USB 3. For charging, it's going to take you about 3.5 hours from empty. But the recommendation is that you keep it topped up every 3 months. And the output for the USB 3, well, for 5 volts it's 3 amp, for 9 volts it's 2 amp, and for 12 volts it's 1.5 amp. And the voltage of the cars that it'll start at 12 volt. The manufacturers said that this will start up to an 8 litre diesel. It's very, very powerful. The car that I tried it on was only a 1400 petrol, but I've got a 3.2 diesel as well. I've tried something very similar to this on that and it worked perfectly. So that's it for specifications. In summary then, what do I think of this Oxito device? I think it's absolutely fantastic. To have this in your boot and to be able to start your car when you're away from home, if you've left your lights on overnight or something like that, that's a winner. To have it in your boot, if you come to your car and you've got a flat tyre, again, get this out, get it into operation, and you should be able to drive home safely, or at least to the nearest garage. Combine that with the torch and the size of it and the sheer power of it. Do I recommend this? I absolutely recommend this. And even if it's not an Oxito, you need something like this in your boot.